Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot Tube. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Sunday, June 23rd, 2024. I want to address something, and I may be coming up with some different conclusions and information than other channels have, and if that's the case, so be it. I'm talking about how we are being told lately, I'm hearing it more lately anyway, that the 17 posts are nothing but a psyop. And there is a lot of discouragement being fostered by those comments. So I want to take a look at what a psyop is and then ask a question of the universe phrased in a way I don't think other people have phrased, which makes all the difference in the world in what answers you get. And that leads me to think, because I am not the tarot reader with the most experience, that people maybe almost deliberately are being misled, possibly, to ask questions that come up with answers that end up being discouraging to those who listen. So let's take a look at what a psyop is, and then look at some information, and then we're going to check in with the tarot and ask about 17. Okay, I'm taking you to a share screen. If it interests you to look at in more detail, click on the Facebook link that will be in the video description box. Let's go. Okay, PsyOps simply means psychological operations. Now, usually that is in the context of military or governmental type of programs, but we also see them used in corporations, in the mainstream media, etc. Keep that in mind. Now, one of the reasons that I remain very, very positive that some of the information coming out of 17, or the clues, or the questions, the thought-provoking questions, I still have a lot of faith in those, is because we were told back in 2019 that there were going to be 6 more years. Okay, 6 more years. Though you were told what was going to happen, you were told what battles we face: strategic, pre-planned, patriots in control, 17. Okay, well, 6 years from 2019 is 2025. We still have a ways to go before the plans and missions that were hinted at or alluded to sometimes in those 17 posts reach that marker. Something to think about. Okay, now I went to a discussion site that I really value, and there were actually, it's actually a couple years old. They had a couple posts asking about the psyop element to 17. And here are a few comments that kind of spoke to me. From one and on, psyop stands for psychological operation, as we just discussed here. Psyops are very real. 17 has told us many times that misinformation and disinformation are real and necessary parts of the plan. Right there, it's saying that some elements of those posts are meant to mislead and misguide, not patriots so much as the opposition, which studies those probably even more carefully than we do at times. In fact, the only way to awaken those who have been seduced by the mainstream media for the past 60 years is indeed to run a counter operation to psychologically free the masses from the trance of the MSM lies. Another commenter noted, it's an awakening program, referring to 17. That's the ultimate goal, and there are many fronts. 17 is a definite psyops. One goal, you remember, see, they're not saying all goals are. One goal is clearly to quell any domestic uprising, presumably while things are being taken care of behind the scenes. And another commenter said, 17 op is de-education for the indoctrinated brainwashed that have been under psychosis/spells most or all of their lives, slaves that cannot see their chains. Wow, that was really powerful. It is a countermeasure for the hopeless, a defibrillator for a dying planet. Not all will make it, unfortunately. The mainstream media, MSM, is our biggest threat. Knowledge is power, and they hide it. Spiritual war, yes, but information war is just as big a part as well. 17 was the catalyst for the antidote. The antidote is truth. Right there, 17 was the catalyst for the antidote. The antidote is truth. So folks, if you, like me, now believe that we've been lied to our entire lives, that we were enslaved in chains we didn't realize were even in place. If you, like me, have started that process of shaking off those chains, thinking for yourself, being willing to consider that truths you held dear were actually false, that is kind of what's going on with the 17. Is it a psyop? Yes, but it's a multi-fronted one. It's one that I wouldn't have to say 17 if it wasn't being effective. I have to say 17 to maintain my channel status. It worries the opposition. It confounds them. Okay. In the process, though, of putting out these thought-provoking items over the years, it has helped others awaken. I'm one, I admit it. The 17 posts helped me finish or go faster along the process of waking up because I was looking for truth and tired of lies. And I didn't know where to start. Now, was it the be-all, end-all of what I learned? Or no, but it was an element of it, an element, and an important element. And I wanted to address a question about 17 in this way. So it is being said that 17 is a psyop. That's undeniable. It is. Okay. But we're being told that its only purpose was to make patriots complacent. I think it's meant to make patriots patient for right timing, because it takes a long time to dismantle a 6,000-year-old cult. Okay, so here's how I want to ask the question about this. Was the purpose of 17 solely to make patriots complacent, plus other insights and information the universe wants us to know? Hey, if we get a yes, we get a yes. Let's find out. Okay, it's silly to ask if it's a psyop. It's silly to get discouraged because you hear it's a psyop, because yes, it is. But as I say, I think 17 is a multifaceted psyop that's been effective and powerful and an element of what is going on with the dismantling of a millennia-old evil that our planet faces. Not even talking just about my country right now or anything involving politics. I have my own separate thoughts on politics in general. So we want to know, was the purpose of 17 solely or mainly designed to keep patriots complacent, plus other insights and information? Let's find out. Oh, this way. Okay, we have the star. We have the death card. Two major arcana so far. We have the Six of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, I apologize for the glare, guys. I'm doing my video at a different time of day and it's raining and I had to use some different lighting so that this glare is going to be an element of this video. I apologize for that. Let me see if I can deal with it and you can still see things. Hang on. I won't move any cards. I'm just going to check the lighting. Okay, I've done what I can. So I think it's a little better, at least for you, the viewer. Okay, so our question is indicated by the star. The star is the 17th major arcana. It quite often embodies the team 17 for me. Okay, and yeah, they have been working to dismantle a, as I said, millennia-old evil that has been constraining humanity. and enslaving us and keeping us from where we need to be. Okay, now they've had a lot of victories going on with that. Okay, so we got the victory card here in the recent past with the 6. So here's a nod to the fact that they are being successful, that there is something about the right timing. And so I'm getting that timing is actually an element that was very integral to the 17 posts. Okay, now in the present, we got the King of Pentacles, a beautiful card. And he talks about high ambition, and he's faithful. He's a generous provider. He's a sovereignty card. Again, what's going on here is restoring sovereignty to the human race. Boom. Okay, and it's going well. It's really going well. They're in the process of protecting innocent life with the 6 of Swords telling us that the process is going well. So I'm not getting any hard yeses that the main thing was right timing was part of it. Okay. If we had had an emotional, an emotion-based type of response to a political situation we didn't like, it would have been temporary in nature. It would have been putting a Band-Aid on an arterial bleed. Okay, so yeah, we're being asked to grow, to learn, to kind of watch for the timing measures, but not in a matter of being complacent, in being patient and giving that team the time to unfold the plan that they've talked about. And again, they were very candid in that post that it was going to be another 6 years in the unfolding. And so we're still a year off from that. Okay, now let's take a look here. Again, in the near future, going to be some innocent life is going to be finding it easier to retain their innocence and to retain their life status. So I love this card, absolutely love it. And on the strongest insight and information spot is the Queen of Wands, and she's talks about accomplishment. So yeah, they're getting things done, guys. It's multifaceted. There's many fronts, and they are being successful. They are accomplishing a lot of their goals. Okay. And I say that with authority because on the other side of it, telling us a little more. If you notice, my side cards tell a little more about the one on the other side. So this one tells a little more about this one. This one tells a little more about this one. So they kind of work together. This is my 90% satisfaction card, 9 of Cups. It's when you're really feeling good about what you've done. So let's get 2 more cards just for kicks and giggles and see what the universe wants us to know about this situation. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are our tangible signs, but what I love about these cards here is this card always talks about a firm foundation for agreements and things moving forward. I think we might be getting a nod to finances here, which will be the topic of my next video. So hang on to your hats, folks. That was a spoiler. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is a celebratory card that it's just intergenerational wealth and abundance. And again, if you were happy 90% here, we're very happy here. So in the near future, we've got some things to look forward to that are nothing but good. Okay. And we have an answer that 17, okay, has been working really hard with a lot of success, okay, to achieve their goals. And those goals aren't necessarily just in the political realm, but for the path of humanity as well. Let's recap. I've been listening to some people in the truther community start saying with a kind of black pill tone to it that 17 was just meant to keep patriots complacent. And I thought, that's a great question to ask the universe, because if you simply stop at saying, is there a psyop involved with that, or is it a psyop, you're going to get a yes. It is. It's a multifaceted, multi-fronted psyop. Absolutely. Always was, always will be. Okay. But I thought, I don't think people are asking the right question. I don't think anybody's asking, was that its main intent? And so we did. Now here's what we got. The 17 card came up first and foremost, okay? The star is the 17th major arcana. By itself, it indicates harmony and things moving in the right direction. Can't get much nicer than that, okay? And also, because it is the 17th major arcana, when I ask a question that involves 17, it often shows up. Now, on the other side of it was the death card. And the death card is talking about a long, slow change. As I said in the video, they are trying to do in decades what has established itself on this planet over 6,000 years. Because 17 has a political focus, but there's a world element to it that's very, very real, very, very strong. And that is for the goal of all of the human race. Now, this is a recent past. They're having some successes. They are, okay? And it looks like those are going to continue. Now, in the current, we got a sovereignty card showing up with the King of Pentacles, and he's a card of wisdom and sovereignty. So again, fear not. Fear is always a useless emotion. But it's kind of like, guys, believe it. This is military strategy at its best and at its finest. And things are happening. Even if we don't get to see the full evidence of them, they are happening. Doesn't mean be complacent. It means look for clues, have some patience, be ready to move if you're needed. Okay, there may come a time where we are needed, whether it's in rebuilding, restructuring, or comforting those that stoically remained asleep to truths that we've faced, that dark night of the soul that we had to go through in the waking up process. Near future, it's looking good. We got the 6 of Swords talking about innocent life being protected and moving to a place that is better. So things are happening that are going to improve the situation for humanity, for the human race. Queen of Wands, card of brutal honesty and accomplishment. So things are getting done. And in the near future, we got the 90% satisfaction card showing up with the 9 of Cups. There's really no other way to read that. We're going to be happy with things as they unfold, and we discover what has unfolded in full. Okay, then I've got a couple more cards just to see. These are further down the future. Okay, we got the 3 of Pentacles, firm foundation for some good change and projects that are in place. And the 10 of Pentacles for happiness and multi-generational wealth and abundance. So it's looking really good, guys. It really is. So to those that say 17 is a psyop, I say, yeah, what of it? Because the thing is, as I've said in this video, it's a multi-fronted, multifaceted one. And it's not designed to keep us in a stupor. It's designed to, I think of Braveheart, hold, 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 waiting till the right time to take the right action, whether it's curative, health related, whatever it might be, okay? But waiting to the right time and learning and growing in the process. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, if you're willing to receive it, I send you love, light, and I wish for you everything bright. Bye.